Hello. You saw previously how to interactively investigate your data, document your findings, and perform ad hoc data profiling. In this video, you will learn to apply your own reusable data profiling rules to your data and produce a data quality report. We are going to apply profiling validation rules to the customer table. We start by viewing the rows and applying some standard rules provided by Pandora. We discovered previously that there are sometimes problems with the quality of the customer ID. So let's add a rule to validate that this column always has a value. Pandora provides about 40 shortcuts to add validation rules directly to a drill down. Right-click on the column heading, New Column, Validation is not null. Pandora adds a new column beside the data with each value having a true or false result. Let's also validate that the forename is alphabetic. New column, Validation is alphabetic. At this point, you may want to know more about these failed records. To instantly view only the failed records for a rule, select a result of true, then click right, filter, removing selection. Now let's profile the failed forenames to gain further insight. Click right on the forename, Profile. We notice null analysis is grayed out, so we know that there is always some kind of value in this column. Profile, Format Frequency. Judging by the example values to the right of the formats, some of these forenames are legitimate. They are hyphenated names. However, some of the values are clearly invalid, such as the one containing slashes. The majority of failures are due to a dot or period after initials, so the forename does not contain what we expected. The fact that we don't always have a forename may be important for future projects, so we could document this using Pandora Notes. Use the back arrow on the drill down to go back to seeing all the records again. If you want to see a summary profile report for the customer table, click on the Drill Downs and Reports button on the Drill Down toolbar, then select Drill Downs Summarize. The report you see is a combination of the automatic data profile provided by Pandora and the pass-fail statistics for each of the rules you have applied. This report is based on only the records in the current drill down, meaning that if you have filtered out any records, the report will not take account of those records. The summary report can be exported from Pandora in a variety of user-friendly formats. When the standard rules are not sophisticated enough, you can create your own rules interactively. We're now going to specify an email validation rule, which compares the customer email address with a predefined email address format. Right-click on the column heading, New Column, Custom. The Pandora Expression Editor opens, showing a very large number of transformation and validation functions. These can be combined to create very sophisticated rules. The format for email is expressed as something called a regular expression, and it is stored in a business constant. I therefore search for the matches expression function, drag it onto the canvas, and choose my two parameters. First, use the drop-down box to the right of the parameter to choose email as the value to check. Second, we choose the expression to be compared with. Click to the left of the second parameter to change the parameter type to a business constant. Then use the drop-down box to the right of the parameter to choose Email Address Multi. Click on Create. Type in a name for the new validation column. I will use Email Valid. Then click on Save and the new column appears on the drill down. We can see that some email addresses are indeed invalid. Now let's save the set of rules for future use. Click on the diskette, Save As, Drill Down. Give the set of rules a name, Customer Validation for example. If you want rules to use the most recent versions of any tables they make reference to, set the Novation option to Most Recent Version. Then save. This work has now been saved to the customer table. It can be re-executed at any time and will be automatically available if we load a new version of this table. Since this table also contains information about how much business each customer does with our organization, we can use Pandora to gauge the importance of the bad data and prioritize any future correction work. Filter the data to leave only the incorrect emails. Sort descending on sales last year, and we can now see some important customers with bad email addresses. We can attach this drill down to a note and pass it to our business colleagues for correction. We've just used a business constant to help validate email addresses. You can set up and manage your own business constants from the glossary. Don't forget, you can also use the navigation bar at the top of the screen to get to the right place in the Explorer. In this video, you've learned to apply your own reusable data profiling rules to your data and produce a data quality report. Please refer to the integrated product documentation for more details and worked examples. In the next video, you'll learn how to analyze relationships and data consistency using Pandora.